Hello friends, my name is Shivam from DevOps Schools and I will help you to enable your learning process in various technologies of DevOps, artificial intelligence, machine learning, big data and many more. This is our initiative to help you by sharing multiple tutorials and videos. And if you want any specific tutorials or any particular topic, then please do comment in the below comment section and I will help you with it. Also, please subscribe to our premium services on YouTube, which will give you access to more content and videos to enhance your knowledge about all these topics. Also, if you want me to help you with regards to the online trainings and classroom sessions by our qualified trainers, then please do write me at contact@devopsschool.com. Thank you.
People, single quotes are transformed to double quotes, and I have not given semicolons. It it's implicitly it's taking care about the semicolons. An extra white space got removed. Right now, people tell me these are the benefits that we are getting it from the. These are the benefits that we are getting it from the prettier or not. Clear. So this is a benefit that we are going to take this advantage. We are going to take this advantage while developing the stuff. Okay. Next one. Next one is bracket pair colorizer. People, when we'll deal with the JavaScript, right, we'll come across when we'll deal with the JavaScript, right, we'll come across with lot of brackets because of the callback functions and all, right? Sometimes it will be very difficult for us to you know confirm the same, where it is open and where it is closed, correct? Here what it is going to do, here it's going to use the different colors for the bracket, okay, so that we can easily recognize where we have started and where we are going to end this stuff. Is it clear or not? See, if you're going to perform any kind of nesting to write the lambda expressions, right here, it will do something like this. Have a look. Now it will tell me this different colors, right, will help us to recognize the stuff or not. Have a look over here. For example, let's say for the outer bracket, it's using yellow color. For the inner, it will use purple. And the innermost, it will use blue color. So that people easily we can recognize or not.
So on all these features are supported by default, or we have to make any settings?
Yes, Umesh, I didn't. Umesh, could you speak a little bit louder?
Yeah, sure. Can you hear me now?
Yes, Deepak. Hello.
Hello, can you hear me now? This is Umesh.
Yes, Umesh. Umesh, yes, Umesh, you are audible now. Can you repeat your question, Umesh?
Yeah. So are all these features supported by default, or we have to make any settings?
No. We have to see all these features are by default available inside this bracket pair colorizer extension. We have to just install the extension, Umesh.
Okay.
So already all these features are mapped inside this extension. Just we have to utilize this extension. That's it. Okay. In Eclipse, right, Umesh? Are you from Java background?
Yeah.
Umesh, you know, right? In Java, you can deal with the plugins, correct? Eclipse plugins.
Correct.
So there you will get some plugin to open the database directly at your end, right?
Yep.
Some extra plugins you will get it, correct? In Eclipse, you can download it from the marketplace store, correct?
Yeah. We download
So
from
that
the
here you can say that the marketplace store from Eclipse is nothing but your extension. Whatever the extensions, this is referred as this extension is equivalent to your Eclipse marketplace store. Okay. Then this bracket pair colorizer, there we will refer it as a plugin, correct? Here it is referred as an extension.
Got it.
right? So just we are going to,
Yeah.
enable the Visual Studio Code in such a way that so that it will help us, see initially, right, when you kickstart your work with the Angular, right, we want to avoid small mistakes, correct?
Yep.
Semicolon mistakes, quotes mistakes, bracket mistakes, right? So that peacefully you can concentrate on your work for the initial time. Agree? So
Got it.
to avoid these small mistakes, right, what's my thinking is we should configure the Visual Studio Code first. Once it is set properly, right, then we'll start the development part. So that these are, see,
So
to very small mistakes, right, we will do it. And sometimes, recognizing all these things, right, may create sometimes it may difficult for us. So to avoid such scenarios, it's better to deal with the extensions, because behind the scene, extensions will take care. Even though that Prettier will help you to recognize the HTML stuff also.
Abhinandan, we are getting two bracket pair. I mean bracket pair colorizer and colorizer 2. So we should install the colorizer
This
2.
one, if you're facing this problem, right, find out this one, bracket pair colorizer. Okay. And
There is another one down. I mean bracket
you're
pair
talking about
colorizer.
this one, colorizer
All
2.
that.
Don't go for the colorizer 2. Okay.
Okay.
Hello. Don't go for the
Yeah.
colorizer 2. I'll tell you the reason. Here, can you see the downloads or install counts? It's
Yeah.
almost 35 lakhs plus, correct? And if you'll observe, is it almost 13 lakhs, correct? This is the actual or popular one, or this is the one we want to utilize it. Clear? We'll not go for the new version, okay? We'll follow the old version only. Fine. Harsh, is it clear now?
Yeah. Yeah. I've started downloading.
Okay. Then after this, right? Well, we are going to install one more extension called Live Server. So, people, in production and for your production purpose, right? You will have a separate UI team, right? Which will develop the HTML parts for your application. Agree? Based on your project expectations, right? Preparing the images, preparing the good, feel and look wala UI part, right? For that purpose, we'll have some team, correct? So
Yep.
those teams will build the HTML pages and then, they will give it to us, right? So sometimes what happens, if you want to perform some kind of minor changes also, right? In HTML pages. So every time what you'll do, let's say I'll show you this thing, just a second. Let's say I'm going to create a file called, let's say test.html. Okay. Okay. Now people, what I'll do, I'll go to the D drive. We did the recordings September. Here I have this test file. I'm going to open with the Chrome. Just click on it. Well, we got hello from Shri outcome, correct? Now have a look over here. I'll take you to the source code. Something hello from Abhi have provided. Well, are you able to see the updated contents over the page? No, I'm not able to see. Now, what is your expectation? We have to refresh, right? Then we will see, correct?
Yeah.
Agree? So every time it is not possible for me to go over there and refresh it, right? So in that case, I will use an extension called live server. Now what this live server will do, once you'll install it, right? Now just right click on the page, everyone. Here, are you able to see this option called open with live server? Correct, everyone? You're able to see an option called open with live server, right? I'll just click to it. It's going to start your application on localhost and the port will be 5500 and the port will be 5500, right? Okay, now have a look over here. Now here, let's say I'm going to add again h1 and I'm just providing hello. I'll just save it. I'll switch to the UI. Well, is it giving a live server feeling or not?
Yep.
Is it now? Do we need to refresh it again? We're not refreshing it, right? Immediately it is updating the stuff, correct? When you save it over there, immediately it is going to update the UI. Now people, did you get the understanding for this extension? Yes or no?
While writing, there are certain errors. How will it manage?
Yes, Sudhir. Why?
I mean, in case if there are any errors while writing, so will it manage it to not show that?
Okay. For example, let's say, Sudhir, knowingly I have done a mistake, right? Sudhindra, correct? The closing
Yeah.
H1, I removed it. Now over the status bar, have you observed Prettier is giving warning, correct?
Yeah. I see that.
Correct.
Yeah.
Now if I click over here and if I'll just move up, is it showing wherever the error is there, right? Next to the line, it is highlighting it or not?
Yes. Yeah.
And here it is saying that, have a look. Is it showing the closing issue, right?
Yes. Sure. Yeah.
So now did you get the point? So that's the reason I told, right?
Yeah.
Prettier will help you.
Yeah.
Yes, Prettier will help you in this kind of things, right? Now I reset it. I've corrected it. Now Prettier is giving a check mark, right? So whenever you're going to execute your stuff, correct, on a server, either in Angular or in for any other thing, right? So you just verify before going for execution, right? You just confirm that Prettier checkmark is there or not on the status bar. If it is showing the warning, right, it means something is missed out, correct? Just click it. It will show you the stuff where where you did any wrong thing, right? So you can go over there and you can confirm the things at your end. Fine.
Yeah. Got it.
Yeah. Okay. Next point. Okay. Now people, have you observed every time, right? In Java, right? To type system.println, are you going to use a sysout option, correct?
Yes. Correct. Yeah.
Correct. So when you'll type sysout and when you use control space, it will give system.out.println. Like that, the printing work can be done by console.log. Now, well, every time I don't have that much of patience to type console.log like this. What I'm expecting, like sysout, I'm expecting a solution over here. So for that purpose, I'm going to specify CLG and it will help me to provide the contents. Now, how can I get this CLG? For that purpose, here I'm going to install an extension. Ideally, people, this extension is a part of this extension. It is mainly used for React.js development. Okay, this extension is mainly used for React.js development, but we are going to use few common things from the development perspective. Okay, for this Angular, right, we can use few common things from the development perspective. So in this case, right, what we'll do, we'll install a plugin called ES7 React Redux GraphQL, this extension. So once you'll install this extension, right, so you will get a facility to use that console.log. Have a look over here. CLG. When you're going to type CLG, right, it will give you console.log, correct? If you want to provide some object details also, right, you can use CLO. Apart from that, if you want to import anything, right, where is that? See, for this import statement purpose also, right, we'll use this one. Have a look over here. When we'll type import, right, to import the modules in Angular, right, we can use that. We can use IMD also. Okay, for destructured module, right, we can use any one of them from the React development perspective. Is it clear, everyone? From this React extension, right, we can utilize it for the Angular stuff. All of you clear with this need of this extension? Can I go to the next point now?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
so people, have you installed this extension at your end? This ES7?
Yes.
Okay, then let me close all the things. Just delete these two files. Okay, so now people, we are set with the extension installations. Apart from this, right, we have to perform two settings into our Visual Studio Code.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Yes.
Sorry for the interrupt. I just want to inform. Actually, I'm Raghunandana, joined in the replacement of Shilpa Sri, who is not attending the session. So
Yeah,
I'm the.
no issues. No issues. Okay, hello, Raghunandan, I'll inform the team. Hello.
Yeah.
I will inform Raghunandan. No problem.
Thank you.
Yeah, it happens. No issues.
So I have a request. So before going to the next topic, can we just review what all extensions that we have installed till now?
Yeah, just a second, Gajalakshmi, I'll give you that information. So, are you able to see this bracket pair colorizer?
Yeah.
Actually,
This one. ES7. Live server. NPM IntelliSense, I have used it, not for here, for some other thing.
Okay, so it is not required, is it, for us to install?
No. For this, it is not required. Whatever the relevant, whatever the relevant extensions are required, only those I have installed with. I have installed.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay, sure.
Okay, then.
Yeah,
now,
thank you.
Yeah, welcome. No problem. No need to say thank you. It's my work. Okay, fine. Yeah. Now, people, have a look over here. You have to click to file.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, Raghunandan, tell me.
Yeah, sorry again. One request. I just joined. Actually, I didn't get meeting details.
Okay.
The-
Raghunandan, could you please give me a couple of minutes? Let me finish with this part, okay? And then I'll help you for the same. Is it fine?
Yeah, sure, sure.
And this work, right? This, whatever the steps now I'm going to follow, right? You can follow these steps, okay? Later, right?
Sure,
Hardly just minute work that I'll tell you so that you can do it at your end.
sure. Thank you.
Just a second. Okay. So people, you can find out a file menu, right? Inside the file menu, are you able to find out preferences? Inside the preferences, you will find out settings. Now just click to the settings.
Okay.
Then here, right? Are you able to see this search box?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean this, right? You have to search for format on Ceph. You have to search for format on Ceph. People, at my end, it is already checked. And at your end, I believe because of default setting, right, it is unchecked.
Yeah, done.
Okay. So just click on it. This format on Ceph, will help Prettier to complete the work. This setting format on Ceph, right? This work, this setting will help Prettier to complete the work. Clear, everyone? Then next thing is we'll use a word wrap. In my case, it is turn on. In your case, it is turn off. Am I right?
Correct.
Correct.
So just turn on. Okay, I'll show you the benefit of this word wrap now. People, have a look over here. I'm typing random thing, okay? Have you observed when I'm going to cross the screen area, right? Is it taking implicitly on the next line? Otherwise, in general, in editors, what happens? Is it taking you, till end, and it will provide you the horizontal scroll bar or not? Right? And most of the times, right, if it is happening in Java, what you'll do? You'll press enter. You'll take the method call on the next line. Agree?
Yes.
Correct. You'll take the method call on the next line and you'll sort it out. But here, we will not do that, okay? Here, you'll get a benefit from the word wrap one. Now let's assume that I'm going to turn to off. And now look into the sample.js. Now here, when I'm going to cross the screen size, right? People, is it giving me a horizontal scroll or not? Every time. Scrolling horizontally was not possible for me. Correct? So best option is what? Turn on the word wrap. Clear? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
So from all perspectives, right, we are done with this part. Okay, fine. People, just I'll give a clarity regarding these extensions, okay, to Raghunanda so that he can install it at his end. Is it fine? I'll take a minute for the same.
Sure.
Yeah, Raghunanda, have a look over here. Raghunanda, once you'll open the Visual Studio Code, right? Are you able to see this extension over there?
Yes.
Okay, so now what you can do, here, there can you search for this bracket pair colorizer in this search box?
Sure.
You will get the install button, right? Instead of this manage, right? You will get install button directly. Just click to it. In the same way, right? Raghunanda, can you install this ES7 live server and the prettier?
So what is the last one you installed? That is word wrap, is it?
Yes, word wrap. Hello. Raghunanda, have you installed bracket pair colorizer?
Install bracket pair and ES7 React, and I'm going to live server.
Okay. So npm intelligence, don't use it. Fine. Go for prettier code format.
NPM intelligence is not required.
npm? No, that is not required. In here, right? That is not required.
Okay, sure. I have
That
to
one we
install.
need it for the Node.js based applications. Okay.
Sorry, I have to install live server and a prettier code format.
Yes, that's it. So once you're done with this, right, you miss this part only, nothing else. Okay. Fine. Now, can I move to the next? Now, people, have you observed that so people like this, right? Okay, for example, let's say when I'm providing here folders, it is showing like config only, right? So what we are expecting depends on the purpose, right? It should use the specific folder small icons for our stuff, right? For that purpose, here I'm going to use material icon theme. For that purpose, we'll use material icon theme. Okay. Now people have a look over here. For the CSS, for the HTML, for every type of files, have a look over here. If you're dealing with any Android based application, so it will show you the Android symbol for the folder. For the API, it will show something like this. Any images folders that you're going to use, so it will show like this. SRC is coming, right? It will show like this. So we'll through this, right? Easily we can find out the stuff or not. Correct, everyone? Yes or no?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Right. So now what we'll do, we'll install this one as well. So once you'll install it, right? So we need to remove the Visual Studio Code default one to material icon theme. Okay. Now config folder. Now is it getting a specific config icon or not? Through this icon also, right? Can we recognize them? Have a look over here. TypeScript files are shown with the TS icon, JS icon.
To get our channel membership, click onto the join button, select the 3D99 plan and grow your skills immensely.
Here, testing related files, is it showing this symbol or not. It's going to use this kind of icon, correct? Well, through this, right, recognizing the files would be a bit easier for us or not?
Yeah. Correct. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, this was the missing thing. Okay, I forgot. So that's the reason I told you to install this one. Okay. Now we are all of us now we are set for the Angular development. So till this point, any questions, please let me know.
What about this MongoDB, Compass, and Node?
Deepak, MongoDB, Compass, and Node, right? You have to install it at your end. Hello.
It's just one zip file, right? Just we have to put it and unzip it.
Yes.
So is it required for today's session?
No, not today.
Okay.
We need it tomorrow.
Sure.
Because today, right, I'll put the agenda also. Okay, I have not specified the agenda because I need to do this background work first. Okay, right. So after this, right, so everyone is set now.
Yes.
Yeah, Deepak, I think Deepak, do you have Node.js, right?
I don't have right now, so I'm trying to install.
Okay, so Deepak, can you install it at your end? Either you can
Right
go
now,
for
right?
the zip file,
Okay.
or you can download and install. Okay, if you have the elevated access, you can try with that. Fine.
I'm using
Another
my
thing
personal
is,
laptop.
then
So
no
I have
worries.
enough access.
Then no worries. You will not be in the restricted environment. Then that is fine, Deepak.
Okay,
So
thank
is it
Okay.
possible to share a link for that MongoDB and Node.js?
Yeah, Umesh.
To
Just a
download?
second. I'll do that.
Yeah.
See, for the Node.js, right, Deepak, when you'll install, right, Node.js, use any 10 plus version. Okay.
you. Okay. It's to the like Visual Studio Code like command somewhere we can install it, right?
That is a PowerShell commands. Okay. So don't go for the PowerShell commands. Okay.
Okay.
So simply go to the nodejs.org.
Okay.
And how to verify whether it was installed or not in our systems? Is there any comment?
Your name is Venkat or Pradeep. Which one can I use?
Venkat, you can call him.
Venkat, right? Because I don't. So because two names are coming now, that's the reason I asked you. Nothing else.
Okay. No issue.
Venkata, that part I'll show it to you, Venkata. Just give me a couple of minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. Deepak and Umesh, you can go and install this one, a stable one.
Oh,
Okay.
Hello?
Thank you.
thank
Yeah,
you.
you can do that.
Yeah,
And
got it. Thank you.
yeah, next thing is MongoDB, right? So you can try this one. If you go to the google.com, right, directly, you can search for MongoDB download. Here you will get a try download community link only. So you can go ahead with this community link. Okay. Deepak, you're using your personal laptop, right?
It's,
So that you can download it directly if you have an issue with this your office laptop. Okay. Next thing is,
okay.
now people have a look over here. Once you'll click to this, right, is it showing you the right downloadable MSF file? You will get it, and you can usually just, it's a matter of just next only. Clear?
Yeah, sure.
So just follow this next. It will complete the work at your end. Okay, that's it.
Is there any chat option here? So if it is there, can you please paste that link?
Just a second, Venkat, I'll do that.
Okay.
We have a chat option. Just a second, I'm putting it in a chat.
Okay.
For everyone. Venkat, I have sent it in the chat, okay?
Got it. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay, now we will have a look over here. Are you able to this new terminal option? Terminal menu.
Can you send it to me also?
I've sent it to everyone, Gajalakshmi.
Is it?
If you'll go to the chat, right,
Oh,
you will
yeah,
get
got it. Got
I've
it.
sent
Got
it for everyone.
I got it. Thank you. Okay.
No
Thank you.
worries. So, people, have you observed terminal menu? Inside the terminal menu, terminal, right, you will get an option called new terminal. Every one of you received this. Now, once you'll click to this terminal, new terminal, right, you'll get a new terminal over here. Now, over the terminal, you have to type node space -v. Node space -v. Venkata, this is the command which will confirm the Node.js installation, whether the Node.js is installed in your laptop or not.
Thank you. I will.
Terminal space provide node space -v. It should give you the version 10 plus only. You should have, or you must have the version 10 plus, not below 10. Clear, everyone? Below 10 won't support for the latest Angular one. Okay, people, now can we move to the next? So you have 10 plus version, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. I'll just put CLS. I'll just clear the screen and I'll delete the stuff.
Abhinandan, so one question. So I have endpoint 1.6.
How
So
much?
anything
Which one?
10 or
10?
above should
10 plus 10 or above. That is fine.
Okay.
Okay. Next point. All of you received one file from your IT team where you'll get that npm proxy settings.
In mail, right?
We
Yes,
received in the email.
In a mail, right?
Yeah.
Did you get one TXT file?
Yes.
There they
FMR
have
proxy.
provided the proxy settings, proxy URL, proxy.fidelity.com, something like that. URL is mentioned, I think. So, correct?
Yeah.
See, that file I don't have. I will not get that file. Hello, people, try to understand.
No.
That is your company specific file, okay? So that file I don't get it, but in the mail, right?
There is no text
you
file as
will
such,
receive.
So we don't have.
but
We don't have any
the
text file.
Okay.
But
But,
FMR proxy
we
it is mentioned in the mail.
Yeah,
FMR proxy.
so whatever I have sent,
Yes,
we
Gajalakshmi, that is fine.
have these links. Okay.
You have, right? Everyone is having, right? That is fair enough. That is your fidelity proxies. Right? I was talking about this thing only, right? So these things are fair enough. Hello, this one is fair enough.
Yes.
Fine. Next point. Now, people, what we'll do first, we will install Angular. Let me just open the Excel sheet, okay, so that you'll get the clarity. Okay, so now I'll talk from the complete Angular development perspective. People, the approach for this training, it is purely project based. It's purely project based. Okay. How to, we are going to start the things from how to design the home page, right? How to apply the modularity. From there, right, we are going to start all the things with the standard practices. Now, first part, what we'll do here, we'll install Angular. Next point will be, after installing the Angular, right, we'll fire the create Angular project, we'll create it. Then we'll talk about the project dev connector. So what are the things that we are expecting? And then we'll go for the homepage design. Before going to in between, right, we'll have a discussion on what is Angular, then framework versus library, what is module, what is component, how to design, how to add in module, separation over the UI. Okay. See, these are the things that we are going to talk about initially. Once we are done with this, right, then I'll discuss the next bucket with you. Clear, everyone? Because when you will create any application, when you want to start, right, first of all, showing the home page, right, that is the most important thing for us. Agree, everyone? So once your home page is set, right, then I'll come up with the next requirement. Is it fine, everyone? Okay, so this would be the agenda for our today's discussion. This is a part agenda. This is not a complete agenda. So once we'll complete this bucket, right, I'll disclose the next agenda for you. Got it, everyone? Okay. Now, to install the Angular, right? To install the Angular, okay. Now we can have a look here. Here I will come up with these things. But just a second. Okay, now we'll have a look over here. Okay, this you remember, this is the command and description. First command, npm install @angular/cli. Now what it will do here in this case, right? npm, instead of install, right, you can use I also, that won't create any trouble, and @angular/cli. Now what is happening over here? And here got to add one more thing, that is -g. Here -g also, right? Just put a space -g. Now here npm stands for node package manager. So this node package manager, it's a utility which is used to install any kind of library in node and specific environment, right? Then install is a need to explain what is install over here. Now it is used to download that particular package over here. Clear everyone or not? Then here @Angular, it's a package, you can say, or library which is used for Angular development. First point. Second point is it will provide the CLI. Now, people, what do you mean by CLI?
Command line. Command line interface.
Command line interface.
Command line interface.
Right. So in this case, right, we will get some commands, correct? Based on this command, some action is going to happen. Agree?
Correct.
Okay. See, we'll have some commands and these commands will perform some actions, right? Now, in this case, right, what the CLI will provide? The CLI will provide the commands to create the specific files with structure. For example, people in Java, right, you know, when you type main control space, right, in Java, sorry, or in Eclipse, will it give you the main method structure, right?
Yes.
Will it give you a main method structure, right? Or when you generate a class or interface, right, using right click new class or interface, whichever option you'll pick, right? So it will give you the structure of interface or structure of a class. Agree with this? Depends on your implements or extends part, right? It will add those overridden methods as well.
Yes.
Correct. This is going to
Yes.
happen in Java, right? So like this, right? We'll fire a specific CLI command. We'll fire a specific CLI command. The CLI command will create the specific file with some structure. How it is, you know, how it is going to create these files with the structure parts, right? So we should come across with the commands. So when we'll come across with the commands, right, at that time, again, I'll give you the clarity for the same. Clear, everyone? Did you get the purpose of this Angular CLI? Next thing is -g is used to install it globally. Now, what do you mean by globally over here? Globally means, sorry, here when you say globally, right? Globally, it means this command can be accessed throughout the system. And if you will not provide this -g, I'm putting a condition over here. If -g is not provided, then it will be installed locally. Locally means will be accessible only inside that folder only, not anywhere. People, did you get this 3 points or not? These 3 points are very important. That's the reason, again, I'm asking. If anyone is having a small issue also, right, Please let me know. I'll give you the clarity. People don't hesitate to ask the question. Okay, if you are not able to understand small issue also, right, please let me know. I will help you over there. Or if you don't want to speak, you can put it in a chat also, right, so that we can I will answer your queries. Any one of the ways that you can follow, but be responsive, because my complete training is depending on your response. When you will say yes, then only then I will move for the next topic. Okay, otherwise I will not.
Abhinandan,
Sure.
hello.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
Prithvi, tell.
can you explain a little more about that CLI? So, it is used only to
For
create
the
specific
Angular
files.
purpose only. Yes, Prithvi, this CLI commandings, right, will come across. Okay, just wait for 10-15 minutes. Will come across with that CLI commands.
Oh.
Hello. Just wait for 10-15 minutes. We'll come across with this. You want, right? Which CLI commands are there?
Yep.
Right, Prithvi, that
Okay.
CLI
Okay. Sure.
commands will come across. Just wait for 10-15 minutes. And what I'm going to do, whenever I'll come across with a new CLI command, right? Here, the way I have written the command, right? Here I have written the NPI command, correct? Here I have given a split up for this command, right? What it is going to do. Agree? So for each and every command, right, wherever will come across with the commands, I will put the entry over here so that you will get the clarity. Fine. And Balaji, your expectation is that specific files with the structuring part, right? Balaji, you will get to know. Okay, when we'll fire the commands, right? Immediately I will open the specific files and we'll get to know about it. Okay. Okay. So people, did you get the understanding for this npm install @Angular CLI and -g, right? Okay. Next. Now the same command. I'm going to use it. But people, have a look over here. Here I will mention, let's say @8 only. And one more way is there to install this Angular CLI with 8.3.0 something. Now people, what's the difference between these three commands? Right, everyone? Now here, when we'll fire this command, right? When you will fire this command, we'll install the latest available Angular version at that time. Well, did you get the meaning of at that time? For example, let's say if I'm installing now, whatever the latest Angular version is available, this command will install it for you. Got the point? Now, when you'll fire this Angular CLI @8, right? Now here 8 is a major version. Agree? Now, for example, let's say people tell me here 8 is a major version. 3.0 is a minor version or not? People, did you get my point or not? See, okay, in Oracle, right, we'll have 19.2.1, right? Or in Windows, right, you'll get 10.3.2 version, right? So in this case, right, 10 is the major version. 2.3, this is your minor version or not? People, are you agree with this? Correct? Right. Now, here what is happening? It will install the version 8 only, but with the latest available minor version. Is it clear, everyone? And here it will install the specific 8.0.3 only. Now, for the learning purpose, we should go ahead with this command, or we should go ahead with this. And in your project, right, you will go ahead with this one, because your project will be built on a specific version. All of you agree with this? So to avoid the version compatibilities, right, is it better to install the specific or not?
So one doubt here. So globally, we can install latest version, and in the project workspace, specific to one project, we can install the any minor
Yes,
or
Raghunath, that you can do it locally. You can do that. Okay. So at the time, right, you have to take care about this one. -G. You are not supposed to provide -G in that case. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. So for the other stuff, right, the explanation is same, except the @8 and @8.3.0. Fine.
Abhinandan,
Just
a
a quick
question.
question here.
Yes, just tell me.
So consider first install 8.3.0, later it will install 8 in the sense, or whichever available minor version it will available. Consider 8.4.5 came means, or it was 8.4.5.
Yes, Venkata, true. Whatever that's the reason I have written like this only. It will install 8th version only, but with what? With the latest available minor version. Okay. And in your projects, right, you know, you will get the specific major with minor, am I right?
Yes.
When you get the versionings, right, you will get 8.3.2, 8.3.5, something like that, a specific one, right? That's the reason I said here, right, you can install this one is only for your project work. Clear?
Yeah.
So now out of these three, right, we are going to deal with this command. Is it clear, everyone? So now here what I'll do, I'll just take this command and I'll go to my command prompt. Okay. And I'll fire this one. So people, it will take some time for you, for me, because at my end, this one is already installed. That's the reason quickly it wrapped up, correct? But at your end, it will take a couple of minutes for the same. So once you are done with this, right, please let me know, then I'll discuss the next part with you. People, meanwhile, if I'll be back in a minute, is it fine?
Sure.
Yeah.
Can you open
Can you show
Excel
the
and
command?
can you open Excel? Okay.
Please enroll our general membership for $3.99 plan to get access of all the parts.
Along with that, you can access our other tutorials such as Docker, Ansible, Jenkins, Terraform, Splunk, AWS, Azure, and various other DevOps related premium tutorials with our channel membership. If you would have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopsschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. To get our channel membership, click onto the join button, select the $399 plan and grow your skills immensely. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest. Thanks for watching.